I live opposite the garden, and this morning I heard the sound of cutting again, so I looked out of my window, and Artemis Tree Services are out there cutting all of the hedgerow back along and wood chipping it. I went out and asked them, why are you doing this when the judicial review is still in process? They dismissed me and said, Lewisham Council have authorised us to do it. And I said, have they authorised you to cut the big trees? And the guy said to me, yes. I don't know if he was winding me up, because they haven't cut any of them yet, but only yesterday Joe Dromey, the councillor, said to me on Twitter that he didn't think this should be happening until the judicial review was finished. I've sent him several messages since then, and I actually left him a voicemail earlier saying, what is going on? You told me yesterday this wasn't supposed to be happening. And all anyone will ever tell you, the security, the workmen, is that it's authorised by someone else. They're just doing their job. No one's responsible. But somebody is responsible for authorising this to happen, and I want to know who it is. Who authorised them to come and cut the trees?
Were they cutting trees yesterday? Because I wasn't here when that was happening.
They cut four young trees from that area there. I saw them go down. Interesting that they decided to do it right there next to where there were protesters. I wonder if it's a deliberate provocation.
There are lots of people being arrested, and that's worrying me. So there's deliberate intimidation going on in this whole situation. And all we try to do is have a peaceful protest and try to take the council back to a community-led design on this site. We've got massive support, but the council are not interested. That's all I could say.
Yeah. I've also just heard this morning that a protester who was arrested yesterday has been banned from coming here on Reginald Road and the entire of Deptford High Street. So he's not allowed within a huge radius of this place for doing, well, I don't think anything that justified that level of heavy-handedness. 6 cops on him, arresting him, cuffing him. I was there, and it seems to me, like you say, it's deliberate intimidation. They're really coming down hard on anybody that disagrees with this and is exercising their right to protest and dissent.
The only thing that I would like to add is that I think it's telling that Lewisham Council and Damien Egan this week have advertised a post for head of communication or PR. The salary attached to that is 100,000, and I think it suggests that they are not coping, and they are deeply concerned with
their public image,
and the community's reaction to the things that they're doing.
Yeah, because it's not just this, is it? It's everything else that's going on. What they're doing to the traders on the high street, the Ian Thomas stuff,
Catford,
and other councils in a shambles.
Generation sites.
Yeah,
and the possible sacking of Ian Thomas, their CEO, only 2 or 3 weeks ago, which was announced in actual fact in a publication. It was published on the day of our eviction, day after our eviction of Tidemill Garden.